Grateful to know that the lives of those children mattered so much to the community. Ooh, that blessed my heart, right? OMG, you guys. So I just experienced, for the first time ever, I've been working in the school system for, I don't know, a lot of years. I just experienced my first lockdown, you know? So as a teacher, you do all of these drills and stuff like that. And my first time doing a fire drill as a teacher, literally, I was so emotional. Because the thought of 10 little lives being in my hands, and the fact that, like, if I don't do my job the right way, that somebody could lose their child, that was a big responsibility. So, y'all, let me tell you today, and y'all gonna have to help me out with this, okay? TikTok, y'all gotta help me out with this. What is the threat? I work at a Jewish school, so what is the added threat? And it may have something to do, I know we are close to Passover. So what is the added threat? Because they kept saying, welcome, well, the psychopath in the building kept saying, welcome to Jewish preschool, welcome to Jewish preschool. So what do Jews, what is the threat? It must be a heightened threat, you know what I'm saying, of some sort. So let me tell y'all, they do not. So I thought I was gonna get in the car and cry, but I actually had to reformulate in my mind how I felt. Because at first, let me tell y'all, okay, so where were we? We were in the gym. I'm there for one kid, okay? We were in the gym, and they're like, everybody, let's go, run, let's walk, we gotta get to our classroom. Now, I know we have security in the building, and earlier we couldn't go outside, and I didn't know why we couldn't go outside, but again, she was like, welcome to Jewish preschool. So I don't know, something becomes, I don't know, I guess they are, I don't know if they are a heightened threat for, oh my God, mass school shootings. I don't know, y'all. I didn't do my research because I just got one here, okay? So we start running, right? So it's scary. I'm only there for one kid. So I got my kid. Ooh, this is about to make me cry. Oh my God. So I'm only there for one kid, and my kid is a big kid. And even when I worked in like the daycares and stuff, ooh, y'all, it's something about, oh God, it's something about a lot of little babies. Like, I don't know, y'all, maybe I'm emotional, maybe it's a past life trauma, but it's just something about like all those little babies, and we're like trying to navigate the steps with them and stuff like that, and it is just crazy, right? So my kid is a little older, and even when I worked at the daycare, I had pre-K, so my kids were older, and my heart would always go out to the teachers that had like the 2s and the 3s and like even younger, because it's like you can't pick them up, you just gotta, oh my God, y'all, you can't pick them up, you just gotta tell them hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So like, I'm the teacher that's gonna come through and like try to scoop up like 2, and like I'm gonna try to pick up as many kids as I can, or whatever the case may be. So I kind of stayed behind to help one of the teachers who had like smaller little ones. I'm like, I'm behind you, so you don't have to worry about so you don't have to worry about losing anybody or leaving anybody. Oh my God, y'all, I did not get on here to cry. So we all made it upstairs, you know. We brought the kids in the room, we had to close the shades, we had to put the shades down, we barricaded the door, and the kids were like, some of the kids knew my kid was clueless, and actually I was helping the other girl, but then my kids' class was already in their classroom. So the teacher comes back around the corner. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get in trouble, because I'm always getting in trouble for helping out or something. So she's like, come on, sis. So then me and my kid, we just ran, and you know, we ran the rest of the way. So we went in the room, and I think it was like 3, it was our class and the other pre-K class, and like 3 of the teachers, and we had to come in and put the shades down, and y'all, it was crazy. So everything was fine. I believe it was somebody, I think they said somebody with a package, they mistake them for somebody with a rifle. But let me tell y'all, when we did look out the window, y'all, I have never in my life seen I've never seen so many police. SWAT was there. I saw people. The only time I've seen these many police is if I'm watching something on TV and it's a raid, right? Like a big raid, like a big, huge drug bust, or like a hostage situation or something like that. It was so many police. Oh my God, they was carrying, y'all, when I tell you they had rifles, they was walking with y'all, I cannot express to y'all what it felt like to see so many police, so many guns. Like, I still don't think I know how to feel. Like, I feel, oh my God, because y'all know I always look at stuff on, like, on a spiritual level or whatever, and I'm just like, wow, just the thought of, so this is how I read. I wanted to get in the car and just like cry because I just was like, oh my God, right? And then I just became very grateful. Grateful to know that the lives of those children mattered so much to the community. Ooh, that blessed my heart, right? And then also too, like, for those of you that are more spiritual, just imagine, like, when people come against you and you're doing God's work, how he will send in his angels and how he will send in protection for you and for me. That was so, I gotta stop talking about it, because if not, I will not stop crying, y'all. I just be so grateful to God. I just be so grateful. I just be so grateful. I am so grateful that when people were outside the door, like, they called on the walkie-talkies and they were like, we're about to do a walkthrough, but don't open the doors. And then, like, the police were like outside the door, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I think what makes us emotional is just like the thought of what could have been. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoo, to know that it could have been a shooter outside the door versus the police. Like, oh my God. So yeah, I need Mr. Provider to come on and take me off this job. But anyway, you guys, so I just had to share that with y'all. Drop a comment below if y'all know what it is that. And then one of the teachers is Israeli, and she was like really super emotional. And I call the I say the psychopath of the building, because like the rest of us were, oh, excuse me, confirmation burp. The rest of us were like emotional, you know what I mean? And she was like, we're fine. Bitch, we need to go cry, okay? They was taking turns crying in the room. I didn't cry in the room. I'm one of those people, like, I could be freaking out inside, but I'm calm. I'm calm in the midst of chaos. Like, I know what needs to be done. And I'm calm. I'm going to cry later, but I'm going to be calm in the midst of it. So, yeah, you guys, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Like, I'm so emotional. But then I got in a car, and I got a text from one of my favorite babies. Oh, my God. One of my favorite babies. Her mom texted me to ask me to come to her violin recital because her mom is going to be out of town. And baby girl she said she need that little extra magic. So she called and asked me to be there because she know that, yo, I'm just emotional today. She called me. You know what I'm saying? Like, mom is out of the country. So mom called me to come to the recital to make sure, yo, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. So yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all. Drop a comment below. Let me know what's up with Jewish, like what don't I know about Jewish preschools as it relates to the threats to their safety or whatever. So yeah, you guys, I love y'all. I ain't mean to be getting on here crying, but it is what it is. I love y'all. Just remember, I ain't gonna say tomorrow isn't promised. For some people, tomorrow isn't promised. Tomorrow is promised for me. You know why? Because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm walking in my destiny. So I don't have to feel like tomorrow isn't promised. But that don't mean I'm not grateful whenever I find myself in certain situations that I didn't necessarily have to make it out of. You know what I'm saying? There was a time that I didn't know if, did I know? I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I'm rambling like I always do. I'll be back soon. I love y'all. Peace.